Guys, all right. What's going on, everybody? What is going on? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys watching the one and only Pay to Drive and Pay to Drive Vlogs, day number 1109. This is my second time trying to do this because YouTube thought it would be awesome to cut my microphone out so that nobody can hear me. So that was cool. So what's up, everybody? If you guys can hear me, if you guys can see me, please say what's up. Please say hello in the chat. All right. I'm going to do a sound check. It looks like my mic is working. So, all right. It looks like the mic is working. All right. Very good. Everybody, please hit that like. Please subscribe down below. Let's go for 100 likes. Restaurants are finding other ways, guys. I'm repeating this for the second time. I apologize, but hopefully you can all hear me. Restaurants are finding other alternatives because they hate the apps like GrubHub, Uber Eats, and DoorDash. If you visit Motorino Pizza's website, you'll be greeted with a plea. Don't order through Seamless, which is GrubHub. You guys should know that. The worst thing that's ever happened to us is to use them, said Matthew Palombino, owner of the small New York City-based pizza chain. Palombino used to do just fine with his own delivery fleet, he said, but now he feels that opting out of Seamless is not an option. If you're not on Seamless, you no longer exist online. You're not there because so many people order through the app. Turning it off would mean losing about 80% of his business overnight, he said. It's pretty huge, 80%. Restaurant operators complain that third-party delivery providers like Seamless, DoorDash, and Uber Eats are prohibitively expensive. These platforms offer a way for customers to order from local restaurants, process restaurant payments, and provide contract drivers to pick up meals from restaurants and deliver them to customers. For these services, they often charge restaurants around 30% per order, but profit margins in the restaurant industry are often razor thin, so these fees can wipe out the restaurant's profits or put them in the red. And if they are choosing to outsource delivery to these platforms, restaurants also hand off valuable customer data and control over how delivery orders show up at their customers' doors. So restaurants are coming up with alternatives to help complement the big players, like perks for customers who order directly and do-it-yourself delivery services. These efforts are helping, but they're not enough to tip the scale. Many restaurants are finding themselves tied to delivery services they hate without a clear path out. Delivery has never mattered to restaurants as much as it does now. Since the pandemic hit, forcing Americans to stay home and restaurants across the country to limit capacity or close their doors entirely, delivery has become a lifeline. And like them or not, restaurants joined delivery platforms in droves. During a May conference call with analysts, GrubHub CEO Matt Maloney mentioned that many new restaurants have signed up for its services since the pandemic reached the United States. A report released by market research firm Technomic and Uber Eats in July found a 27% jump in restaurant operators using third-party delivery services since mid-March, when some municipalities went to lockdown. To help restaurants with the pain that some apps might cause, cities across the country have started limiting the fees that delivery apps can charge restaurants. In Denver, New York City, Los Angeles, and elsewhere, officials voted to enact a pandemic-related emergency 15% cap on third-party delivery fees. In New York City, third-party apps can charge an additional 5% for other fees for 20% in total. And delivery services themselves have not been deaf to the plight of restaurants, which are a key part of their own businesses. During the crisis, some delivery operators temporarily reduced charges to help ease the burden on restaurants. They also have a variety of options for restaurant operators to give them more control. Can you guys still hear me and see me? Is everybody with me still? Hit that like button down below, guys. Comment 111 if you hit the like, 222 if you haven't yet. Let's see here. Let's wrap this baby up. An Uber Eats spokesperson pointed out that though the service charges 30% per order for delivery in areas where the company can legally do so, that fee falls to 15% if restaurants use their own drivers and disappears for pickup orders. GrubHub, which merged with Seamless, lets restaurants decide whether or not to use their own drivers. DoorDash rolled out a new product, DoorDash Storefront, that helps restaurants set up their own online stores and charges a flat fee instead of a per order commission. And even before the pandemic, some restaurants were able to negotiate lower rates. But for some restaurant operators, the concessions are far from sufficient. And in some regions, smaller apps have emerged as alternatives to the big names. Chomp, an Iowa City-based delivery platform that serves restaurants in the local market, and charges about 20% per order, has seen tremendous growth during the pandemic, according to co-founder Adam Weeks. Weeks said that restaurants may be drawn to their service not just because of the lower fee, but because it is a local provider with fewer restaurant partners. That means Chomp is easier for restaurants to reach if something goes wrong. And if orders go awry, he said, Chomp works with restaurants to replace the orders quickly rather than just offering a refund, which can leave customers hungry and frustrated. But because major delivery services are so well known, getting customers to download the app hasn't been easy. It's been difficult to find our way into that phone screen real estate, he said. Just think about it. Why do people want to have 15 apps of restaurants they use when they can just have one or two, maybe three? You know what I mean? It's just that people don't want all that extra stuff on their phone. So I'm not going to read the rest of the article. If you guys want to check out the rest, it basically just goes on more and more to explain that restaurants are pissed off. And I've been saying this for a while now, guys, that drivers, have been experiencing this when they go into restaurants, that these restaurants are not happy with the services. Yes, they're happy they're getting the business. Some places, like it said, 80% of their business, Exactly, Christian. You don't blame them. What's up, Driving with D? What's up, Robert Ramsey? What's up, everybody? So what do you think? Do you agree with the article? Do you disagree with the article? Let me know your thoughts. And I'm sorry I forgot to mention Buddha-san. Thank you for sending this to me. I really appreciate it. But I do want to take this time to thank all of our patrons over at patreon.com/pay-to-drive. Maybe one of our moderators in the chat can post a clickable link, www.patreon.com. /pay-to-drive, but you got to put the http:// Big shout outs to Diesel City Queen, Kimberly Thomas, Tulsa Todd, Heidi Barnes, Kurt Paul, Brian Pomeroy, William Boudreau, Sarah Nash, Sarah Keston, Alan G. Van Horn, Scott Freisner, Drew Honor, Katie Coppin, Rideshare Lisa, Stephen Neely, Destiny Rudolph, Dave Chin, Frank Haviland, Jason Casta, Sherry Cassidy, Anthony Bliss, Nick G, Jenny Thomas, Matt Epperson, and Terrence Pacheco. Thank you to every single one of you. If you heard your name called, say, hey, Pete, I heard my name called. And also, guys, if you're not using the Get Upside Gas app, what are you doing? Comment 333 if you're on there, 444 if you're not yet. Pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside Gas app, and within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Links in the description down below. Make sure to download it. Seriously, guys. And of course, go get yourself a t-shirt, a hoodie, or whatever. It's cold out there. Go check out pay-to-drive-store.com. Everything's on sale right now. What's up, Kendra? How are you? Hope you guys are doing well out there. And just on my final note over here, guys, listen, these restaurants are in a bad situation. So they're advertising on their food bags, the pizza boxes, just word of mouth, postcards, anything, advertisements. They all want customers, not drivers. They want customers to download their in-house app so that they can get more money from the orders. And, think about it. If they're selling a burger and fries and it costs them $10 and they're selling it for $12, they're only making $2 profit on that, and that's the case for a lot of restaurants. So these are things that need to be kept in mind, guys. So with that being said, let me know your thoughts. Comment end651 if you made it to the end of this video, end651. And of course, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling, keep bustling. And I'll see you guys next time right here on Pay to Drive Vlogs. And have a great one, everybody. Take care of yourselves and each other. All right, let's do it.